Stampers, and welcome to Laura's Stamp Pad. Today I want to show you this fabulous card that I created using the Star of Light stamp set from the Holiday Mini Catalog. This was actually the very first Christmas card that I made this season, and I absolutely fell in love with this, and I actually didn't really touch the Star of Light stamp set again because I was super satisfied with this one. I was just in love. But since then I have played with the Star of Light stamp set more and had lots of fun with it. So that stamp set is this one here. You can see it has lots of fabulous greetings, and like the Christmas song with like Silent Night is kind of mixed in there with different greetings, but lots of fabulous little star images or little shining bright pieces, and I love this swirl. So that is how I made this. This of course coordinates with the framelits, and you can always bundle and save. You will need the framelits to do that fabulous little star die cut there. So to do this one, I took a piece of Dapper Denim cardstock. And this piece actually measures 4 inches by 5 1/4 inches. And I'm going to take that giant swirly image that you see in that stamp set, and I'm going to ink it up in Versamark because we are actually going to heat emboss the silver in the edges. So all of this is actually textured and heat embossed. So I'm just going to stamp this in that one corner. So this is the bottom left corner, and of course since it's Versamark you can't really see where I stamped that, but it's on there as Versamark is just like a little watermark. And then I'm just going to take this from the opposite corner, so that's the upper right hand corner, and stamp that there. And then now I'm going to pour some of the silver embossing powder right on top. So we'll just pour all of this on there. Let me get my little powder catcher here. And now you'll start to see that image show up. Now you can see all of that on there. And so now we're just going to set that with the heat tool. Again, a couple tips with the heat tool. Be sure to sort of focus on one area and watch it crawl across rather than shaking it all over, because when you shake it all over you're just dispersing that heat and it'll take longer. So once you have heat embossed that, then you can continue on. So by the power of television, I have this card here. So I've already heat embossed that, and on this one I decided to go with a different greeting. Rather than the Merry Christmas, I thought I would use the Making Spirits Bright, only because I love, love, love that greeting. And I just think with this being so bright and fabulous and shiny, it would just be perfect to have that greeting. And that greeting is actually from the Tin of Tags stamp set, which I am loving all of those greetings. Perfect for tags, perfect for cards, perfect for so much. So I've been using that a lot. So I stamped the Making Spirits Bright in Dapper Denim down there in the corner, and I went ahead and mounted it onto our Whisper White card base. So you can see that it is already mounted and ready to go. So now we can work on that top little star that I have on there. And again, that's one of the images from the stamp set. So that's this star image. We already used the swirl. And that I'm also going to stamp in Dapper Denim. So we're just going to ink up that star in Dapper Denim and stamp it onto Whisper White. Oh, I really made a mess out of that clear block. We're just going to stamp it onto Whisper White cardstock. And you can kind of stamp it diagonal in the corner so that you can save space. And now using the coordinating thinlits, the Starlight thinlits, I'm going to be using just the regular outline piece for my star. So you can see that star goes there, but you can see there are lots of other fabulous stars that have details and intricacies and everything that are super, super fabulous in lots of different styles. So you can always layer with those as well. So we are just going to use the border one and die cut that out with our Big Shot. So here now we have die cut that out, so it just pops out just so simple, and there you have that fabulous star. Now I wanted just a little bit more detail, so I added some of the metallic thread just for a little extra shine and texture. So I took some of the silver metallic thread and made loops. So I'm sure you've seen this a lot on cards lately, but might be wondering how to do it. So what I do is I start with my pinky and my thumb. So I have my pinky and my thumb like that, and I put the end in my pinky and thumb. Then I spread my fingers out because my hands are small and I want like a nice big circle. I don't want a real tight circle. So I spread my fingers out and I just start wrapping it around my fingers. And I go around, I usually lose count somewhere in the middle, so it's probably anywhere from like 8 to 12 times or until I think it's good. So I'm going to stop again at my pinky and thumb. So I looped in the end at my pinky and thumb, and then I'm just going to go ahead and snip off the end. So now both of the ends are at my pinky and thumb, and the opposite of my pinky and thumb of these loops is up here. So I'm going to snatch this little up right here. So now I have all of my loops. Can you see them all there? And then I'm going to grab the opposite side, which is where my ends are, and I'm just going to place my ends back under my thumb and forefinger. So now I have all of those, and you can go ahead and stop there, but I have found the awesome trick to get your loops to flare out nice rather than just being a loop and a loop and a loop is to twist. So now I'm just going to twist, 1 or 2 times, and then I'm going to turn my star over and place them on the back. Now using a Stampin Dimensional, I'm going to secure it onto the back of my star. So you can see that those loops are all twisted and everything on the back. Now you can use more Stampin Dimensionals so that you can secure your loops wherever you want them. If you want them to be real spread out, then you can just spread them out and place a dimensional down, securing them into that spot. And then I'm going to spread these out all the way over here and secure them there. So now they're all spread out just exactly like I like them. And if for some reason an end gets out, then you can always secure that end underneath a Stampin' Dimensional. So there you have those fabulous loops, and we'll just peel off the backs and place those right onto the top of our card front. Did I get them all? Yep, I got them all. And so then this is just going to go right here. See how fabulous that is? Love the loops and the texture and everything, and see how they fan out just so perfectly, but yet it also secures it to your card because of those Stampin' Dimensionals. Love, love, love it. You can either go with the Merry Christmas, which is in the stamp set, or you can pick any greeting of your choice, like how I did here with the Tin of Tags stamp set. Super fun, super simple, and I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to check out my blog, as I'll have more of the tutorial and pictures posted on there. You can check that out at laurastamppad.com. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. You can click right here. And of course, see more videos of my tutorials right here. Until next time, happy stamping. Bye-bye.